Yo, family, what's good, bro? Visionaries, how y'all doing today, man? Got a very special episode today. The BOOOOM edition. Got my boy Ant with me today. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give him a little small introduction about yourself, bro.
For sure, bro. So my name is Anthony Harris. I go by Ant, but I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. I am a senior music education major here at Jackson State University. And like he said, man, I am in the BOOOOM. I'm the head trumpet section leader. And so yeah, man. What's up?
All right. So, you know, the BOOOOM something real big around Mississippi and then really everywhere. And just
Sure.
when you hear about the bands, you know, the BOOOOM always pops up in my head. I remember when I was coming to the games when I was younger, I'll see just everything the BOOOOM would do. I see the J6 and I see like the drum majors and just seeing everything that's going on. You give it an adrenaline rush, you know, it's something everybody just really want to be a part of. So what made you decide to come to Jackson State?
Man, honestly, my first time seeing the Tiger Run On was like, I was just like, dang, because I've been in band since my sixth grade, since I was in sixth grade. And, you know, I came through middle school, came through high school, you know, me being from Louisiana, I would always pay attention to like Louisiana bands. But then I think it was around my sophomore year of high school, I got introduced to Jackson State, the Sonic Boom. And I seen the field show, and I seen, like I said, I seen the Tiger Run On for the first time, and I was just like man, the precision and the accuracy of everything was just, you know, it just stood out to me. And then I got more involved with listening to the Sonic Boom, and it just kind of warmed my heart up. So yeah.
So what made you choose a HBCU rather than just one of these other schools? And then besides, I know you want to be a part of the BOOOOM, but man, was there any other things you was considering when you was coming?
Man, I'm all about culture. I'm all about, you know, just us in general, you know what I'm saying? People like us, you know, and I feel like the HBCU experience is like none other. Like, you know, just the whole college experience, I wanted everything. I wanted to be connected to my roots. I wanted to learn more about, you know, black education. And I feel like having teachers that can better relate to me would better help me further my education. And, you know, it's just the overall experience, man, being around people, meeting new people. You know, it's also about the environment you're in. You know, the more comfortable you feel, the more you develop educationally, socially, you know, and things like that. So, you know, I feel like coming to HBCU is definitely the best decision for me to make.
Yeah. So would you say anything in your background, maybe your parents go to HBCUs or first generation college student? How did all that go?
So I'm actually, to an extent, a first generation college student. My dad actually attended Alcorn State University, and but he graduated from somewhere else a few years later.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty much a first generation college student. So yeah, I'm first JSU student. So
yeah,
that's what's
so
up.
I know with your dad going to Alcorn, when they try to sway you over to going up over there.
Nah, man, he knew it was up. He knew I was going to Alcorn.
I know what you were saying about Jackson State earlier, why you came here, but what made you choose Jackson State rather than Southern?
Ah, man. Whew. So, all I'm going to say, bro, is it's a reason why they put the BOOOOM first in the Boombox Classic.
Yeah.
It's no other band like Jackson State, you know what I'm saying? All the other bands, you know, they do their thing, and a lot of it is copied from Jackson State style, but, you know, we're not going to go down that route. But, I mean, it's no other style like Jackson State. It's no other. Like I said, the Tiger Run On alone is Jackson State. Once you hear that dun 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 dun, it's just a whole different vibe. It just do something to you, man. It just get your adrenaline pumping without even, you know, just hearing the band. You see what I'm saying? Just so you can just kind of imagine how it feels to actually be inside of it. So it's just a different experience. After seeing it, after hearing the BOOOOM, it's no other place I'd rather be.
Yeah. I remember I was like 3 or 4 guys to come to my hometown. So I'm from Brookhaven. So they'll come down there and do our Christmas parade every year. Mm-hmm. And I'm about 3 or 4. I don't think I ever heard the BOOOOM before at this time. So I know like everybody getting a crowd in the street, everybody running up there. And then Alcorn does it too, but Jackson State comes first. They get coming through. They're like right before the horses and stuff come through at the end of the parade. So it's Jackson State comes, everybody follows them down the street.
Yeah.
And then just say everybody that went to Alcorn stays to watch Alcorn come through.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a real big deal.
Yeah.
And just, I remember seeing that when I was young, I was like, dang, it's like a real big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So actually being here at HBCU, how'd you say your experience been?
My experience has definitely been great, man. I can say I've definitely grown a lot mentally. You know, socially, like I said, it's like it kind of pushes you to, you know, to meet people, to kind of network, to get out of your comfort zone and actually become a better version of yourself. You know, you're surrounded by like-minded people who, you know, who have goals, who want to achieve things in life, and you know, it just kind of it's just an overall great experience to see Black people as a whole, you know, coming together to do great things. And it's like, you know, with everything going on in the world, and it's so many people who want to be in our shoes that not necessarily have not necessarily have the chance to or whatnot. So it's just like, you know, I definitely don't take it for granted at all. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that the people who came before us fought for us to be able to be in this position. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not come to HBCU, you know, and reap the benefits of everything that was fought for us to enjoy? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said before, just getting connected deeper to our roots, and like just and you know, learning more about why, you know, HBCU was created, and you know, like I said, to see people actually buying into that vision and coming to HBCUs, and it's just amazing. And like I said, like since I've been here, I've seen, you know, a lot of great things. I've been a part of a lot of great things, so it's just, you know, it's an amazing experience. So,
all right. So who's like your favorite other HBCU that you travel to, like being in the BOOOOM? Who's like your favorite HBCU
like
to go to, like FAMU, Southern,
like rival
Alcorn? Just like a game that's like big for y'all that y'all just always enjoy going to.
Man, my favorite game is the Southern Heritage Classic.
Yeah.
Against Tennessee State University, man. It's always a head-to-head battle. It's always like just a parade to see, you know, everybody. You know, it's just like the whole traditional thing with the parade, and then marching in. It's just like, all right, now it's time for war, and then it's just like, it's just crazy how everything just go. And I honestly think it's because one year we marched in, was getting ready to play Tennessee State, and then it rained. You know what I'm saying? All the adrenaline was pumping in. It's like the game canceled. You know, we gotta go home. So it was like a year, a game passed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, now I gotta wait a whole year to drop the hammer on Tennessee State. So it's just like, ever since then it was just personal. It was like every time I see Tennessee State, bro, they gotta make up for the L that they were supposed to take that one year that they didn't take. So now it's personal. So it's just, but it's all, you know, it's all love, the energy of the parade, like I said, and the game is just, it's always good energy at that game. So
okay. So I like to shine the light up on just the school side, just as far as going to classes and actually having class up here. How's that been for you? I don't know what type of high school you went to, but I know most people come to. I know I went to like a predominantly white high school. Okay. So it's like 80% white kids, and it's like the rest of us. Yeah. And I come here, and there's a whole bunch of people that actually look like me. I'm like, I ain't never been in this type of environment before. It's a whole different type of environment. Yeah. How's that for you?
For me, actually, the high school I went to was pretty balanced as far as, you know, ethnicity and things like that. So it's not really too bad. You know, I never really had a problem as far as like any other ethnicities or anything like that. So it's just it's always like, you know, anywhere I go, you know, I just kind of, it's kind of the same, but you know, yeah.
All right, so transition over from your senior in high school to coming in as a freshman. Mm-hmm. It was a smooth transition, so you didn't have like, dang, the players are really jumping tonight. I might want to go to this hot spot or something like that. Yeah. How'd you manage all that coming in?
Honestly, man, I've never been the type of person to go to parties and nothing like that. So it wasn't really too big of a challenge for me to kind of stay away from all that excitement. You know, being in the band, I really didn't have time for it either. Yeah. So, you know, being band practice, everybody out partying, we inside working. You see what I'm saying? So it just kind of developed that mindset at the start of my college experience. So, you know, as I got more in depth into my tenure here at Jackson State, you know, I experienced things, you know, the parties and stuff like that. So it's, you know, the parties and stuff is cool too. The events that happen on campus, the hot spots, things like that. It's all well balanced. So, you know, the transition was pretty smooth. So.
All right. So as far as y'all work ethic and mindsets going into the band, because as I seen y'all do work pretty hard up over there. So what's somebody expected when to come in? What type of mindset should I have?
Just be ready to focus. Concentration. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of long hours. You know, and, especially like during band camp. Band camp is designed to kind of get you in the mindset of what the season is going to be like, to kind of just mold you into the player and the just the overall advancement that, you know, it takes to be in the Sonic Boom. So coming in, I say, you know, just don't just be yourself. Honestly, just you know, just kind of buy into the vision of the band program, and you know, just like I said, be ready to focus. And you know, it's not a bad process by any means. It's just, like I said, it takes a lot of hard work and a long hours. So
if you want to be great, you're going to take that hard work and you got to have a strong mindset.
Exactly.
So y'all on like some Nick Cannon, like how it was in Drumland, y'all trying to do like that in the battles, how y'all trying to do it?
Man, Sonic Boom will probably kill Atlanta A&T, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, but nah, you know, like I said, the Sonic Boom is just different. It's like the product that you see on game days and the parades, man. Them, you know, some people first time doing it, so it's, you know, it shows you put in the work that, you know, you can, you know, it's gonna happen. You know, if you really put in the work, it's gonna happen for you. So it's definitely possible, but it's, you know, like I said, like I always tell like my freshmen, like it's just, you know, you set the standard and you just do the best you can your first time, and you'll be all right. You'll never fail, because only thing that we really look for is effort, and like I said, for you to try, and it's our job as a collective to get you to that level, to make sure you get better. So, you know, it's not just anybody, any one person. You know, everybody has to hold their weight individually. Everybody has to put in their own work, but we work together as a collective to make sure that, you know, everybody's getting to that level to where we can put out a good product on game day. So it's hard work for everybody.
So I know like certain like teams like the J6, I know they have cuts, and then cheerleaders have cuts. Does other parts of the band have cuts too you have to make?
Yeah. In certain, so you have to know your music. Some field shows, you know, so the band is really big. We have a lot of people coming in, so the field show may be set at 160 or you know, 190. So not everybody makes the field show cuts, but we kind of determine that off of how many people we need for whatever section, and then, you know, grades are a big factor. And if you're not meeting the criteria as far as grades, then, you know, you don't have a spot on the field. Or if you don't learn the music, then you're not gonna have a spot on the field. Or, you know, it's just things like small things that play into it, and so but grades have a lot to do with it.
I know that could be a big part for some people because they're trying to focus on band, learn their music. They still want to have some type of social life. They probably have other things they're trying to do. Then they also got to be able to come in and do their schoolwork.
Right.
So how do you balance everything in?
Like I said, man, it just takes focus. Coming in, it's a lot going on. You know, you have freedoms, a lot of distractions. Like you said, the high spots, the parties, things like that. You know, it just comes a time in life when you have to realize that, you know, you're an adult and you have to just balance those things out and prioritize. You know, am I gonna go to this party? Am I gonna do this work? You know, and it all just comes down to time management. But time management only works if you prioritize your time.
Yeah.
So just prioritize. You know, you can do everything, but you know what I'm saying, if you know your assignment, you gotta get your assignment done first, then knock your assignment out, and then you can party. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. So the band, you know, as many people as came through this program who earned their degrees, and you know, so like, you know, everybody's kind of like, it's a struggle for everybody, but like I said, you really buy into the vision and you really know why you're here, and you can definitely get it done. So managing your time in the band, just, you know, the band kind of keeps you structured as well.
Yeah.
So like you won't just have to just have all these distractions. You in band practice, and then now you know when I get out of practice, I'm either gonna do this assignment, or I'm gonna get some sleep and then get up early and do this assignment or whatever. So it's like band kind of keeps you structured. So.
All right. So my next thing I want to ask is just how would y'all pivot up over, and then just coming in, do you feel like your high school helped you out as far as band wise, or do you feel like you get to learn like when you came up over here?
Oh yeah, so me, my band director actually marched here at Jackson State. He played the trumpet here, and he like our band program is kind of revolved around the Jackson State style, and he kind of implemented that mindset of basically preparing us for the college level, and so my transition wasn't necessarily too hard. I can say as a freshman I was just kind of eager. I wanted to. I came from being a band captain and head section leader in my senior year to being, you know, a new fish in a whole way bigger pond in my freshman year. So it's just I had to humble myself and just kind of wait for my turn, you know, because like I said, I was really eager. But you know, other than that, the transition was pretty good.
Okay. And I know you said you like head of your section now.
Mm-hmm.
How did you like work your way through there and grind to get there?
Man, it just takes the work. Like I said, everybody has to put in their own individual effort. So you know, it's anything that you want in life, you just have to manifest it. You know, and I knew, like I said, when I first got here, I wanted to be a section leader. I wanted to be the head section leader. You know, I wanted to take the section to the next level, and in essence, doing so would help take the band to the next level. So I just knew that you know, you have to observe, you have to do your part, learn your music, you have to march, you have to be on time for practice, you have to keep your grades up, and you have to keep a positive attitude, and you know, just uplift people and just be a role model, you know, from the following aspect. You know, you hear like the best leaders come from good followers, you know what I'm saying? So like me saying, having to humble myself and truly just follow my section leaders and just lead by example, even as a freshman, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter what you know, how old you are, or what your classification is, you always lead by example. Whether you're in front of the band, in front of the section, or you sitting back with the actual section. So it's just, you know, just leading by example, and you know, that's pretty much all it took, was just doing my part. And
so I know you're a music major. So what are you planning on doing with your music?
yeah. Honestly, man, I want to be a band director. I want to probably start off with middle school teaching. So I definitely want to be a teacher. I had dreams of opening my own studio, of like just helping kids, you know, outside of a band class, like, you know, teaching them how to play certain instruments and things like that, and just open up my own music school, just strictly for developing kids. You know, some kids might want to come out after school for private lessons and things like that. Like that way, I have my own studio to like really help get them to the next level outside of school hours and things like that. So
that's the plan. It's actually definitely something good for our youth and our coming. So what made you actually think about just going as far as just doing that type of studio and actually giving back?
Honestly, where I'm from, man, it's kind of like we don't have that. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you don't have people really telling the youth that their potential is more than just their environment. They don't have to buy into the environment they live in, and a lot of the kids kind of buy into their mentality and their environment. And you know, as sad as it is, but as true as it is, a lot of kids are like, you know, growing up and like involving themselves in things that's not necessarily beneficial to the next person or their lives or their family. You know, a lot of people get locked up, or you know, just like I said, as sad as it is, a lot of people, you know, end up getting killed and things like that because they don't have that proper guidance of doing something that, you know, constructive. And you know, I was kind of like my senior year in high school, I was, thinking about not coming to college. And so I had, my band director was always like a role model, always like a father figure to me, telling me that, you don't have to buy into this environment. Like, you graduating, this is not the end for you, it's only the beginning. So just hearing that, pushed me just to take that next step, which was to get out of my comfort zone, to come to college, and then like come to college, and it's just like the world just kind of open up. Like, you see the world is bigger than your environment. So I just want to be that vessel to other students, other kids, to show them that, the world is a lot bigger than where you come from your hometown. You don't have to just limit yourself to the potential that you think you have, or people make you believe that you have. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can go above and beyond anything you ever expected that you thought you would. And like I said, I just kind of want to be that vessel to show them that it's other ways, to be great. And you know what I'm saying? As long as you got life in your body, there's always a chance, a new day to do something different, to do something better, to become a better version of yourself. So I, like I said, my band director was that vessel for me, and that's kind of why I want to go through music.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's kind of how it touched me the most. And even if they don't pursue a career in music afterwards, you know what I'm saying? It's something constructive that'll keep them off of the street, out of trouble, and then, help get them, like I said, to take that next step to figure out what it is that they do want to do with their life. And, I think that's pretty much why I want to do that, you know what I'm saying, in the community, and just kind of just give back, you know what I'm saying, what was given to me. So that was pretty much it.
Definitely play for them. So the next part is gonna be our fatal four. It's like 4 questions. It's like rapid fire. Just say the first thing that come to mind, or take a second to think about it. I've just asked this at the end of every show.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off with the first question. The first one gonna be, what would you do if you had $1 million check when you walked out the door?
Man, it's crazy, but I think about this all the time. I'm invested, and I'm open up my own business. I cut hair, so I want my own barbershop one day. So I definitely invested into like graduation or something.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely, I like that business mindset.
Yeah.
All right. The second one is the one I normally ask. So if you could have a credit line of $500,000, or somebody just say, I'm gonna give you $500,000 right now, but this credit line, you gotta pay it off, but you get that same $500,000 to go do whatever you need every month. You just gotta pay it back off. Or you can get this one time, $500,000, $500,000. Which one would you take and why?
I'm taking the money, and that's because, man, if I don't have to owe anybody anything in life, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I said, you give somebody the money and then they might blow it, but if I'm getting $500,000, I'm turning it into another $500,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe anybody, nothing. And it's just like, you had a mindset of, I got $500,000 this month, I'm gonna get another one next month, I'm gonna blow this one, and then now you know what I'm saying, in just 2 months you can be $1 million in debt.
Yeah.
You see, so I don't want to have to owe nobody nothing. So like I said, I invest it and just keep stacking up on my own. I don't want to have to owe nobody nothing. So.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the triple threat one gotta be, if you can network with anybody, just anybody throughout history, they can be dead or alive right now, who would you go network with?
I don't know if it's because it's Black History Month or not, but the first person that came to my mind was Martin Luther King.
Oh, for sure. Shout out Dr. King, man. Shout out Dr. Hey, you see the shirt? Shout out Dr. King, bro.
Yeah, man. Dr. Martin Luther King, man. His voice is powerful. If I did have a close second, bro, it'd be Tupac, and that's only because his voice is so powerful and he touched a lot of people, and I feel like your voice is a lot more worth a lot more, I say, than money.
Okay. And it's just kind of a 2-part question, but what would you tell yourself 5 years ago, and where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years ago, man, I'd probably just tell myself, life gonna happen, to really just take what your elders tell you, and because a lot of times you try to learn stuff the hard way, and I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing because it builds character to learn it the hard way, but a lot of the stuff that people tell you, you just kind of like they go in one end out the other, and then just you figure it out later that it was the truth. So I just tell myself like, just listen to the stuff that they tell you because they've been through it before, and it save you a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, a lot of just over time. And 5 years from now, man, let's see, how old am I? 5 years from now, man, I see myself. I see myself with about 2 businesses open, and just financially stable, and teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I really want to cut hair, and I had thoughts of like really like doing some other things. So it's just like 5 years from now, I want to like I have my my master's degree, probably working on my doctorates. So I think I see myself like at least 1 business open. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple, and then just like really financially stable and like.
So, hey, visionaries, with my boy Ant, remember the Boom. Y'all know what it is, bro.
Sir.
Hey, y'all stay focused, stay motivated. Know where they can find you on social media. Let them know your handles.
Yeah. So y'all can definitely follow me on IG. Follow me at ANTHVNY ___. And